UBL
It
18
feels
part
like
2,
if you
go.
lose one of the big pieces, it's
Alright.
kind of over.
Alright, so this is Gig's team. He's got Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, Tornadus, Tauros, Paldea, Aqua, Iron Boulder, Druddigan, Mimikyu, Volcanion, and Jinx. And if you're wondering, why was the intro so rushed in that? Because we started looking at this team just while we were, taking a little bit of a break, and we started talking about it. So it's like,
We should probably stop talking.
if we're gonna talk about a team, we might as well do it on video.
We should
So, just to
probably
catch
add
you
something
guys
to the
up,
folder.
because you guys have not been privy to our conversations. First initial thought was this team looks crazy. This team looks like it's gonna be S. Scroll down, see the type chart. Okay, type chart's pretty awful. Looks like it's gonna be more A tier. And then the more we look at it, the worse it looks. That's kind of how it's been going so far. And I'm gonna be so real. I can't understand how this went from S to lower, because to me it almost feels B now, just because I'm comparing it to our top of B, our top of B in our A tier team. Just C. Do I think this is better than that? I think this whole team is worse than Iron Hand Celesteela. Besides maybe Raging Bolt, Rillaboom. They're obviously really good, but I think this team is pretty. I won't lie. Team looks fun as hell. It looks fun as hell for me. This is a team I would love to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the pieces on this team. I like Tauros. I think Volcanion is really cool on this team. But yeah, the only Trick Room's Mimikyu. We're not counting Jinx. That's not a real one. And there's nothing really to go in Trick Room.
So
Good anti-Trick Room, I guess. But
the Trick Room is for Druddigan, which is terrible. I don't know. Kind of the way I see this team winning every week is you just run Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, Tauros, and Volcanion, but then that makes you think, why are we wasting points on Tornadus? Why are we wasting points on Raging Bolt? Why are we wasting points on Mimikyu? I think it got a little bit... Gig might have got a little bit too into the sauce of, I need every mode, and I need every mode to be usable. Because I don't think the Trick Room is unusable. Do I think it's usable? No. I think it's kind of in the middle. I will say though, having 3 Pokemon weak to ghost types and having literally 0 ghost resists is scary. That is very scary to me. A good ghost type will eat this team for lunch. I don't remember off the top of my head how many good ghost types there were drafted.
I know at least one.
At least one.
Yeah, I know one later on. I'm trying to remember if there was any prior here.
Yeah. There's
Zoroark is really good into this team for the most part, kind of.
Let's be real. One of the Ghost Weeks is Jinx, who isn't a real mon.
Can we
Yeah.
remove Jinx from Type Shop, please?
No.
He's gonna.
Jinx does make the type chart 40 times worse.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's still not good. Oh, it looks exactly the same, actually.
It actually doesn't look that much worse.
Except you just
It's
change
not
it so
that
now
much
you're weak to
better.
ice instead of
Yeah.
fire.
That's so fucking funny, actually.
Okay, maybe I understand what Jinx is doing here. Now that I'm seeing
Bro,
we have
behind the back
4 mons weak to
caliber,
ice.
And this team is cooked.
Wait. Add Jinx
Yes,
back?
team has 4 ice weeks.
God.
Wait, add Jinx back?
It's
It was
still
already weak to ice. It was already weak to
Yeah.
ice. I just didn't
It's
see
Yeah.
still
it.
weak to ice with Jinx, yeah.
Wait, what did...
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
wait,
it's in the
wait,
middle
wait.
of greens.
Wait, what did it... Wait, did it... Okay, so
it
added
made it
rock.
weak
Psychic.
to
No, it didn't
steel.
add rock.
Psychic went from green to gray to
It
green.
made it weak to dark.
Did make it weak to dark.
Yeah, and then Psychic isn't a green. Is that
Yeah.
it?
That's it. It didn't do shit for the type chart.
Okay, I genuinely thought it was going to be way more impactful to the type chart.
But I think it's fucking hilarious that it is 2.5 times weak to
Yep.
fire because of dry skin.
Yeah.
I love Pokemon. This game's so stupid.
This game rules.
It sure is. But yeah,
I mean, hey, just don't run water
I-
types into Gig's team, you know? With him having every resist in the game. just for Boulder to be the only weak. Cool, dude.
So here's the question now. So we've talked about it a little bit. Where do we actually want to put this team?
So,
I think
this is one of the
personally,
funny
I'm
ones
feeling-
where you could rate it anywhere from like from S to C. I think it's above
It's
C.
not S.
I don't think it's
I'm
S.
personally
I-
feeling. I'm
D-
personally
hey,
feeling
Kathy,
upper B.
Kathy, don't worry. I'm not saying it's S. I'm saying you could rate it.
No.
S. I would spit in your
yeah,
face
you'd be
and call you
incorrect.
a whore. But
Jesus.
I mean, you could do it. So it basically to me becomes between B and A. So when I look at the A teams, it's worse than Kathy's team. It's worse than Big E's team. I'm biased, but I think it's worse than my team. I think it's worse than Gambit's team. And I think it's worse than nobody's team. So to me, it kind of just comes down to Pyrus. Like, to me, this feels like a B tier team under nobody, but is it above or below Pyrus? Also, I think to me, this is kind of the nail in the coffin that, unfortunately, Warui's team has to move down to C. Because I think with
Yeah.
this and Pyrus and nobody being in B, I think there's just a clear power gap. Do we
I
like
would say
Pyrus more than this?
yes.
Yes.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
It's so hard. It's so hard
It's not
because
by much.
it's one of those where
Yeah,
they
it's not
both
by
have
much.
pieces that I love and I think are going to win them games. Like, I think Rillaboom Raging Bolt is an insane core, obviously. But Ursaluna Cresselia is a little bit more absurd. So I think we're going to put him there. And I don't even feel good about putting it in B. I don't know. I think if there is a team that objectively we can look back at the end of the season and go, okay, we got this wrong, I think it's probably this one. Probably. But again, that one's harder to say based off of, of taking out, schedule strength and, strength of the coach. All right, we can just move on now, I guess, since we don't really have anything else to add to that one. Next up, we have Orange and the Trick Lodge. Yes, the Trick Lodge. He has Mousehold, Annihilate, Amoonguss, Heatran, Thundurus Therian, Comfey, Indeedee, Swampert, and Voltorb Hisui.
It's kind of
It's a little
insulting
bit
in
of-
the slightest.
I heard a little bit of
So,
vitriol
okay.
there.
We're going to peel back the curtain a little bit. I'm playing it up for a bit. It's not that big of a deal. But I am a little bit pissed. Just because I had to finish my team while I was in the car after getting picked up from the airport for Worlds. And Gambit can tell you, I was not having a good time.
No, it was tragedy.
So what do we think about this team, guys?
It's okay.
It's S because it's called Mouse Ape. Moving on.
Yeah.
Mouseape Amoonguss. This team is
I
fucking
think-
annoying.
I think if you change the
I am
entire
kidding.
bottom four, it's perfect.
I think if you change the
It could
entire
be changed.
bottom
Yeah,
6,
I think if you change the entire bottom four, Canna will kill himself.
no, not really.
He'll just
You-
redraft his own.
So, like, truth be told, again, peeling back the curtain here, they were like, hey, if a certain someone wants to help me fix my team, he might get it comfy. And I'm like, no. I already started working on my other team. No. So even if Comfy was back on the board, I am not touching this mon. I'm not touching Tropicos either. Unless you pay me. If you want to pay me, DM me on Discord. And then, if it is 3 or 4 digits, not including the decimal point, I'll draft Tropicos and Comfy. I am not doing it for cheap or a reasonable price. I think this seems fine. I think it's
He never clarified it had to be his own currency. You familiar with Zimbabwe's currency?
True.
That's crazy.
Are you familiar with shutting the fuck up? Oh wait, I can answer that. No, you're not.
It's true.
Okay. How do we actually think about this team? Like, what do we actually think?
I think it's fine.
I think that's kind of what I'm noticing with a lot of the teams. It's like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I will say, if this team ends up in B, I think it's the worst B tier team. I think.
I was actually going to say it probably drops to C.
Yeah.
I think just by the basis of the first 4, you kind of can't put it in C. Because whereas, like, if we compare it to the other C tier team, Warwee's team, he doesn't really have, like, these mons that are like, boom. One mistake and you're punished potentially for a couple turns.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this one does because Annihilate punishes you super hard, and Amoongus is Amoongus. That said, this might fall to C, but I don't think it's C right now. And I don't even know like what I would say to change with the team. I think the team is, for what it is supposed to be, it's a good team. But I think just the basis of the team is just mid, if that makes sense.
I think it needs...
It's like a plan I would send to
Speed
Kathy
control.
week 1 of the draft board being out and being like, this seems crazy, doesn't it? And then getting hit with, no.
No, I don't think you'd go that far.
I don't think so.
I think the team, it needs
but-
speed control. It just doesn't have it.
Okay. Technically it does.
Yeah.
Technically it does. And I have to say this because this would have been the same copium for the Tropicos team. Comfy gets Tailwind and Trick Room. So technically, there is speed control. And technically, Comfy does always need a 4th move slot that would take up that. Trick Room or Tailwind. Does it really help it at all? No. No, I think it's still a B tier team.
I would say bottom of B, but I would personally put it C.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't put it C. If we're fine moving on from this. Because I think this is one of those teams where I just don't know what advice to give, because I think the core, and I think just the larger shell is just off. I do think, honestly, getting Amoongus here is kind of a waste of points.
I think... Because it feels bad to say, like, the team needs more power when it's got Heatran and Thunderous Therian.
Yeah, and, like, it's got Heatran, Thunderous Therian, and Annihilate, but then you look at the team. Those are the only 3 consistent damage dealers, besides Wide Lens Mousehold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs an oomph.
Yeah.
It needs, like, if you're going to do the Mouse Ape stuff, then you need to follow it up with more pressure.
Yeah, which our pressure is, like, Heatran in the back, which is cool, but unfortunately with a lack of, like, really solid speed control, is just bait for any ground type move. Also, it does fail the moon test.
Yeah,
cannot beat
this
Moon
team
Room.
does lose to Moon Room.
This, I think, might actually be the team with the worst matchup into Moon Room. Second
I can agree
worst.
with that.
Second worst. I think the next team's probably the worst matchup.
It's not that bad, surely.
It's not that bad, but I mean, like, if you play Moon Room well, like, Amoongus just doesn't really do
Yeah.
anything.
If you put safety goggles on Crest, I don't think it beats it ever. If you
I think the
don't,
only
I
way
think-
you beat it is just by like annihilate, just slowly gaining more pressure through bulk ups.
Yeah. And slowing down that Triku by clicking Spore. Anyway,
True. All right. So bottom of B.
oh my
Here's the next team. Oh my god! Oh my god.
One
Here's
on one
the-
quarter, baby.
All right, so I mucked up is Gen's team here. He has Torkoal, Walking Woke. The Liberals are back again. Lilligant Hisui, Berserker, Hatterene, Mega Venusaur, Chandelure, Heliolisk, and Throw. So you know how we've said it's fine a lot? You know how we've said that a lot? I'm going to say something that we haven't said yet.
Bad.
This is bad.
Mid.
This is it's not even just mid, it's bad. I think this is just bad.
I think
Like-
it's fine.
Oh, I think
Dream
it's
without Iceburn, Polar Bear found in Arlington, Texas.
I like the thing is like Hatterene without side spam, that's fine if it wasn't so expensive. Cuz like Hatterene's a fine
Yeah,
mod without side spam. But, you know, why?
It's also like a lot. And you can get better mons for cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like why? Mega Venusaur is also the worst mon that might be drafted. I think this mon's terrible. That's a lie. There were worse mons drafted, obviously. But it's so bad. Like, why did... Like, if you were going to go with Mega Venusaur on this team, what purpose was just not taking regular Venusaur? Like, I get we have Lil again. But what's the point of Mega Venusaur?
I think Mega Venusaur is really cool on Sun.
No, I think it's really cool, but I don't think it's good. Especially when you have 0 forms of fast speed control. Like you've got Heliolisk. And like you got spores. Well, not even spores, you got sleep powders. We also have 4 Pokemon weak to ground, 3 Pokemon weak to flying, 3 Pokemon weak to psychic. I don't really like having 1 resist for ground on a team like this. I definitely like, ugh, that feels so bad. Like your only resist is Lilligant. That said, obviously Lilligant is kinda crazy with Torkoal and everything, but like you just go after you eruption and stuff, and you can just kind of steal games with that. But I also don't think it's so good. Yeah, I don't know. To me, that I don't even think this team is mid. I think this is like the team that I genuinely think is just bad. It's capital S Sun, whereas nobody at the very least last season had stuff he could do outside of Sun. This team cannot function if it doesn't have Sun, which is going to be awkward because like we don't really have a ton of weather teams, which does go to this thing's benefit, but like looking at Big E's team, which is one that we have in our A tier. It's an A tier team and Big E is a good coach. So we can kind of use that as a baseline here. How does this team break through that consistently? Well, you have to run booster speed on your walking leg. Like you have to run booster energy on it. Because if you don't, and you play wrong, it's just dead. Lilligant is terrible into that matchup, besides Sleeping Jegulus. Berserker is also just one of maybe the worst mons ever. I think this mon sucks. Okay, I'm also realizing there's no follow me. I literally could have just said there's no follow me, and I would have went on a whole rant, and I should have just looked down and saw no follow me. Literally, that's all I need to say for why I think this is a bad team. You can't have weather without a form of redirection. if it's your thing you're doing.
Yeah, it does need redirection. Like, honestly, I think Berserk is fine for someone, but like,
You like to
Yeah.
cope on bad mons a lot, I've realised.
Damn.
Not wrong. I mean, hey, I've been on. I think Kathy knows. I've been on the side of the Berserker cope, but you can only take getting told the mon's ass so many times by Kathy before you're like, yeah, no, the mon's ass.
Oh, it is.
It genuinely
God.
is. Like, its best application is running it with another steel type to make the other steel type look better, which doesn't have on this team.
Yes,
And when your mains, it's like, it's a jack of all trades, and then it does nothing in any of them that's good. It has fake out, but it's slow. It's a steel type, but it's not that bulky. It doesn't do that much damage. Like, it's just bad.
It's maybe the most there mon of all time. Also Heliolisk. I think Heliolisk is really poo-poo.
Oh, it has solar power, dude.
Solar power.
Kalisa's bloody
True.
harder.
True. That 109 attack stat becomes actually real. Sorry, 109 special attack stat. You know what I meant. That 109 special attack stat actually becomes real. It's crazy. It's crazy.
that is real.
You guys gotta believe me. It's crazy. Yeah. So I think this is bottomless C for me.
I agree.
yeah.
No tailwind, by the way, either.
Oh god.
No tailwind, no
Oh.
redirection. Which, you know, it's fine if you don't have tailwind. It's whatever. We can get past that. But you gotta have redirection then. You can't have balance with one mid fake out Pokemon and no redirection and no tailwind.
No, you don't understand. If he just never Mega Evolves Venusaur, that's 2 fast Pokemon.
True, and Walking Wake as your other fast Pokemon?
Yeah.
True! It's peak! Alright,
Who needs Tailwind?
alright. It's time. Read your team, Brit.
Damn.
Time for the best team in the league, baby! We got Mega Latios, Zeraora, Magmar, Iron Treads, Enamorasterian, Mabostiff, Gourgeist, Manaphy, and Hariyama.
F tier.
And I'm going to do something now because, let's be real,
Yeah, no. I mean,
give me Gourgeist Super.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't show any of its moves. It shows me having no Trick Room.
It's
Oh,
really
Winda has
funny.
no Trick Room? Sorry, Winda.
That's
Sorry,
good.
I gotta give you C tier on that one. I'm sorry, Winda.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry, we gotta be consistent. We gotta be consistent. I know you're the GOAT, but we gotta be consistent.
Why doesn't Latios get Trick Room? That's a really good question.
That's a really good question.
I don't know.
But yeah, before I gush about my team for about like 5 minutes, I'm gonna let people rip into it first.
Okay, so I can't even rip into it without knowing the context, because this is just a team that I'd like. I like get it, but it's like
this looks like a chessboard, but I don't know why.
I mean, I think it's fine. I think it's like good, but I don't see the vision. Like I'm gonna need you to tell me the vision, and I'm gonna have to, rebuttal. I think this is one of those teams where it's like it's more of a rebuttal angle than start out strong.
This is a debate.
Okay. So, the hard carry of this team is Magmar. I hate Magmar.
Why?
I would all. Shut up. It's your fault. And I would normally pick Magmortar over it, but the bulk is actually very important for keeping the pieces alive. There's actually good setup ones to support it. Enamorous honestly is one that I'm not planning on using for setup, but it can. But Manaphy, I think, is a Pokemon that we have not seen yet, and I think is incredibly strong.
That's fucked up.
Mega
Just tell
Latios-
me you didn't watch my games last season. I hate you, Linda.
I didn't-
We can't be friends anymore.
You were in the wrong division. I wasn't paying attention. You were in the wrong division.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
I really like Mega Latios. It's obviously not the best Tailwind setter, but it's good enough. It's super bulky. And the speed control is kind of helped out with Zeraora, who is a cat and not a monkey. I think Latios plus Treads is a great combo. I really like the Fairy Dragon Steel Core of this team. I think Gorgeist is a solid Trick Room setter. I think Hariyama plus Gorgeist is disgusting because Frisk lets you see what's got the Covert Cloak. I think that's gross. Mabostiff is here. Just ignore him. He's sad. He's here for moral support. And to, in theory, make a Side Spam matchup better, but unfortunately, the one Side Spam teammate, this one loses too.
I mean,
I think this team's
Winda,
got
here, I'll solve your Psy Spam matchup for you. Booster Speed Iron Treads. You click Ice Spinner. What am I gonna do? Cry? That's literally the matchup. I haven't prepped yet, by the way. I haven't prepped, so I can't. I'm not like leaking anything. But that's.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I get strats.
It's like there's obviously no like clear strategy like most teams have that are like defined. But I think the pieces here work really well together. Like, I think the fast works well with the fast, the slow works with the slow. There's good support. There's good ways to control the speed. There's good fake out on both fast and slow ends. I just like what all of the pieces offered to this team.
Okay, is that all?
That is all.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The way you were gassing it up, my expectations were way higher on what it was gonna do. Like, way higher. I think in terms of a setup team, it's crazy. Obviously. I think controlling the tempo, it's crazy. Obviously. But do I think it is as good as you are making it up to be? I don't necessarily think so. I think it is I don't think you super oversold it. Obviously. Because if I did, I would be, shit talking by now. But I don't think it is that, like when you were talking, like when we were talking about it before the video started, you were like, yeah, it's crazy. It's like crazy. And it just boils down to like setup and tempo control. Which is just maybe a Winda team.
I think, yeah. I think I am really biased because this is like my favorite team I've drafted in a long time.
Yeah, this is like your favorite Mons on a team.
And Magmar.
And Magmar.
Magmar.
But even
a lot of these Pokemon I haven't
You'll
used.
learn to love him.
Yeah, a
like
lot
I've
of them
never used Zeraora.
Yeah, you have used Hariyama though, but that Mon is
I've used
literally
Hariyama.
so disgusting.
I've not used Enamorous. I'm basically just gonna take everything I know about Enamorous from Ucana and use it that way.
That's
from
fair. That's fair.
I've never used Manaphy. I'll also take notes from Ucana.
Don't.
Did
I
you have
legitimately. Yeah, it's Sinistra. So like it's fundamentally different than how I would play it on this team. But like if you want, obviously outside of week 1, if you want like anything that like I've found with Manaphy, I'll let you know. Obviously outside of week 1, I'm not telling you shit for that.
I mean,
matchup.
I'm like, yeah. I mean, I think
I don't even
most
know
people
if
can
Manaphy's
look.
good.
I think most people can just look at the combination of Magmar Manaphy and just go, oh no.
Yeah, it's annoying, but I don't know.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about using Manaphy last season, and this is gonna sound crazy, it is a little bit underwhelming.
I was gonna say I can see that because it doesn't get muddy water.
It was more you would set it up with a tail glow, and you would still be missing kills that you needed it to hit if you wanted to run bulky still. Like that was my biggest issue with Manaphy last season.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad though. I don't think it's bad. I think it's easily the hardest mon to use on this team. I think you'll be fine. I do still think you oversold it a little bit. I think
I
the
probably
team is...
did. I think I'm too much of a fan of this team. I think I am like over like
You're too excited.
more than most teams. I'm too excited. I was so excited to use this team that before the schedule came out, I started just picking random teams and just started matchup theorying. Like I've never done that with a team. I was like matchup theorying before the schedule came out. Unfortunately for you, kind of one of those was your team. So
I mean,
even before
like,
the schedule came out, I started prepping.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, I would have started prepping literally the day the schedule came out, but you know.
Yeah, you will.
That and the person I run everything by is the person you run everything by.
Yeah, we
So.
Yeah.
If you play each other in playoffs, I'm going counter, by the way.
Fine.
I've gone with you too many times.
I think every single time we've played, you've helped Winda.
Yeah, I think that's because Winda asked first, and I go, oh yeah. And then you play, and I go,
Yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Okay. Let me bring it down a little bit. It's probably the best team we've seen so far, though.
yeah, sure.
I think it probably is the best team so far. It's
debatable.
Because what's the top of A right now?
A right now is Kathy, Big E, then me, Gambit.
It is close between me and Kathy, actually. I thought, yeah.
I think my options into more teams are better, if you get what I mean. Because I think you have a very clear fast mode, a very clear slow mode, and not much in between apart from Magmar and arguably Mabostiff. I think between those, you like Hariyama maybe can be running a slow mode if you wanted to get blown up. But that's about it.
Well, the thing is with Hariyama is like the last time I used it, I ran Guts Flame Orb once.
That was irrelevant to my point.
I only used Guts Flame Orb as like the offensive. I'm going to try and blow stuff up and be super frail in finals. And I only did that because I didn't use it for the entire season, so I didn't think nobody would expect it. I think AV Thick Fat is just better.
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't counter my point. That just adds to my point. If you know what I mean.
That it gets blown up.
I think it honestly probably just comes down to like this one. I think is probably the most ever that it could be either or. It just depends on if you would rather, because I think Winda's team ultimately is better at tempo control, but I think like Kathy mentioned, her team is just better into like everything.
If I click Howl on like some mons in a like not even a bad turn to click it, I just win.
Yeah, I don't even think like your tempo control is bad. It's just one of those where, you know, Winda's team is just better. Yeah. This one is actually hard.
I will step out because I'm biased.
Rat, Kit,
Gambit.
You're literally the only two that are unbiased. Other than
I'm
like the only two besides me. I don't know.
I dissociated from all the long words. What's happening?
Oh my god.
Who do you-
She pulled a rat.
No, she's just autistic.
True. And also
I've been told I
base.
should get checked out for that.
You're just annoying.
Anyways,
Rat. It's different.
What are we doing?
Who's
do you
better,
like
me or
Kathy's team?
Kathy?
Or Winda's team better?
And don't say Kathy just because woman bias.
I was actually gonna say Kathy for gay sex bias, but
Honestly,
Okay,
doesn't
I
count
guess
for
literally
you.
it's only me and Rat that doesn't have some sort of bias here. All right, Rat. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I think I like Winda's team just a bit more.
Damn, he's biased.
looking
no.
over both of them, I kind of like Kathy's more, just because I prefer the idea of balance going into a draft.
I mean, Winda's team, to be fair, is also literally a balanced team too. That's why this is hard for me personally.
It's tough. I think what it comes down to me is I think Kathy's team has a
Okay.
high potential without necessity to set up. I think Mega King Ogrepon is a more powerful core than Magmar and Calm Mind Latios or Tailglow Manaphy. From an
I
immediate
mean, I
sense.
would more
think-
talk about
I think
gouging
Winda's
fire
team takes a little more
Kangaskhan than
setup.
Ogrepon Kangaskhan. Personally,
Either way, I think Kathy's team has a little bit higher of highs without a full necessity for setup.
Because the worst part about this is I'm trying to separate, the bias of players here, which obviously doesn't really do it.
To me,
I say
they're both-
this is the one time where that doesn't matter.
they're
It
both
does a little
fully
bit.
capable of being repeat champions. They're on the same tier as
so-
far as I'm.
So that's not really my biggest concern. My biggest concern is I've seen what Winda does with these slower setup balanced teams, and when he gets on a roll, he's unmatched. Like, that is Winda at his prime. But Kathy, on average, with any team, plays like nobody's business.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard to eliminate coach bias here. Because if you take into account coach bias, Winda should be higher because it's more of a Winda-style team than Kathy's team is a Kathy-style team. But I'm going to agree with Kit, with Gambit. I have Kathy's team above for the reason of Kathy has more pressure turn 1. I think having more damage and more pressure turn 1 is ultimately the very, very small sliver that puts it above.
That's fair.
But this one is
Hey,
hard.
I originally wanted
like,
to.
This is
I
hard without
originally wanted to
me.
put Cappy's team in S.
I'm gonna be
so-
so real. I don't think there were good enough teams this season for like an S tier.
I think that comes with the territory of having so many coaches.
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah. If I would have got my Terapagos plan, if I would have got that whole Terapagos plan, that would have been S tier. Because it was the
No.
greediest fucking draft of all time. It was literally the
Now
greediest
that
plan
look
of
out for you.
all time. Strangely enough, it was the Comfy that got sniped. It wasn't the Incineroar. It wasn't the Dragapult. It was the Comfy. I never would have predicted that. I thought, the good Mons would get taken from me. Alright, well, time to talk about, I believe, the final moderator.
And the worst team in the league by far.
Alright, well, if you say so. I mean, we can just
Alright,
skip your
put
team
him
and
in
put it in F tier. We'll make
Put
an
it in
F tier
F.
for you.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'll play
Alright.
GT.
Read your team.
F for fat rat.
True.
We got Mega Gengar, Jirachi, Komodo, Primarina, Torn T, Sandy Shocks, Zarude, Torracat. I don't count Perugly, but it's here.
You say that, but Purugly's probably more real than Torracat is.
I hate to say it right.
I mean, it's comparing poop to pee. Like, they're both awful.
Anyway, right, sorry, I didn't realize you had a game. You drafted Torn T, so it's an S tier team.
Honestly,
Hey,
so there were 2 bonds I was looking at when building. One of them was Iron Treads, and I decided not to go through with it because you always take it, and I knew there was no chance I'm getting my hands on Iron Treads. And I had the same fear with Torn T the whole time. I'm shaking like, oh god, he's gonna take it any second. And I was so relieved when you told me it wasn't on your radar. And I also have a second confession. Do you remember when you asked me what steel type I had in mind to pair with Mega Gengar, and you said Jirachi as a guess?
Yeah.
I didn't have anything in mind. I just pretended like I did after you said Jirachi because I thought, man, why did I forget about that? Yeah, that's a great idea.
Wenda, you're on my shit list now. Oh my god. It's all your fault.
If it wasn't for you mentioning Jirachi,
never change. Never change.
Oh my god, I hate all of you except for
I
Cat.
genuinely would have forgotten, and I probably would have just grabbed Orthworm or something.
Oh my god, I could have had a free matchup, Wenda. I could have had a free matchup for once.
I'm gonna get Ironhead flinched 90 times, and it's all your fucking fault.
He's gonna Zen Headbutt flinch me because of Psychic Terrain, and it's gonna do 40 and then flinch, 40, then flinch, and then I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm like, oh.
Kinda, before you play, just draft a ground type. It's easy.
Yeah. My team
Remember when you
does not
told
like
me?
before.
Remember, Connor, when you told me when team building that I don't need a ground type?
I think that's true. I think that's true. You don't need a ground type. You have Tauros.
It's not true anymore.
You
I
have
have to
Tauros.
fight a Jirachi.
Yeah, well, you have Tauros. You have Tauros. Tauros is faster. GG easy. It's literally the same
It's
speed
the
tier.
same speed.
But
Same speed.
you win those speed ties.
Same fucking.
You win the speed tie. You win the speed tie every day of the week. And if you don't, and if you think you don't, you run Scarf. And if Rat runs
Oh.
Scarf, then you win the speed tie. You win the speed tie every day of the week. Every day of the week.
I'd win.
No, you would not.
Better fucking
Because-
not.
Because Rat, you didn't take into account. You're not using that against me. And your luck when you're not against me can sometimes be pretty bad.
Oh yeah, my luck is genuine.
So you're gonna run
Really
Scarf Zen
bad.
Headbutt, lose every speed tie, and miss every Zen Headbutt until it dies.
Nuh-uh.
You can say no
I'm
all you
more
want. I
likely-
can see it.
I'm more likely to miss Bleak Winds with Torn T.
So, Rat, I have a confession to make.
Yeah.
I know what you're up to.
DM it to me right now.
I will
know
say
what
it.
you
If you're
are.
right,
I will
if you're
say
right,
it
I'll
right
admit
now.
it in front of everyone.
I will
Say
say
it
it
out
right
loud.
now. Rat.
Hypnosis.
Rat. Oh yeah.
Come
Huh.
on,
Oh,
Winda.
he came up with the same.
Come on.
He came up with the same conclusion. Huh. I wonder what Sandy Shocks could be here for.
I say, I wonder. I was like, there's
Sandy
no
Shocks.
other reason for Sandy Shocks to be here. On his cheeks.
Rat, did you think I
No,
wasn't? Did you
Sandy
think I
Cheeks.
wasn't?
I like that so much more.
it is
Bamboo?
Sandy Cheeks. It's
Sandy Cheeks.
Rat. Did you think I wasn't gonna figure it out? Did you think I wasn't gonna figure it out when you had the most obvious gravity Pokemon of all time?
If it makes you feel like
Do you think I'm
with the
stupid?
last second edition.
Do you think I'm stupid? Just tell me. Do you think I'm stupid or
I
something?
think what's funny is he has 2 hypnosis mods.
Yeah.
And does he think I'm stupid?
trying to figure it out for a second.
He's trying to sleep you, bro.
You will try to sleep me, but I will make you pay your taxes.
Yeah, you might. But it's gonna be so
By the way,
funny
Mega
when I just
Gengar
go,
is so bad into my team. Get fucking owned, dipshit.
Nah, I've just
No,
hit.
it's actually
I
not.
just
It's
hit
actually
double
not, guys.
hypnosis.
Guys, it's actually not. Guys, don't tell Rat that it's actually like
You
a
actually did
50-50. Don't tell him, guys, don't tell him.
You actually just said the most TFT thing ever. I'm
You-
so
y'all
grateful.
understood
I
that?
said-
A little.
No, Rat did. I didn't understand what Kata said.
I've picked up a lot of Cantonese over the years.
I'm gonna teach you like TFT slang, and then I'm gonna get you to learn the TFT accent, and then I'm gonna teach you TFT.
Don't do this to me. What did I do to deserve something like that?
I could finish this draft review with a Redditor voice, but I won't be showing up to my week 1 match if I do that. So, I'll have to record pickings tomorrow. Fuck. Okay. This team, all things considered, jokes aside, is, say it with me, folks, it's our favorite 4-letter word.
Fine.
Fine. Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I think it's got really good pieces. Don't get me wrong, right? I think there's some really good mons on here. I think Mega Gengar is an incredible Pokemon. I think it's a top 4 Mega for sure. I think Jirachi is pretty awful for the points, but I get why you have it because you're annoying and you want to ruin my day. I get it. Komodo is interesting. I don't know if I think this is the team for Komodo.
That's what I was saying.
I think it's just a little too slow. Oh, you know what? Let me
looked at it, the more I'm inclined to agree, honestly.
Yeah, let me reverse this real quick. Hey Rat. Hey Rat.
Yeah.
Where's your Trick Room speed control? Where's it at?
Ooh.
Come on.
Where's it at?
How
Where's
long
it at?
have you known me? How long have you known me?
Do I need to pull up your season 17 team?
Out of Rat.
Do I need to pull up your season 17, your season 16? You've evolved past this. I hold you to a higher standard.
That's a mistake. That's entirely your mistake. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, good luck not winning finals again, buddy. Because you're selling yourself short.
Hey.
I'd
win.
I'm gonna be so. Yeah? Is that true? Because last I checked, you're 0-2 in the finals.
Okay, but I am making it to finals more consistently now.
You've made it one season since season 1. I would hardly call that consistent. I've made it more consistently than you.
That's true.
And I haven't made a finals in 3 seasons. I just hit playoffs for my first time in 2 seasons last season. Anyways, I genuinely think the no Trick Room, like real Trick Room option without having to concede a move slot on Gengar or Jirachi is so bad. Like, I think them having to potentially be the ones that run in prison is rough. I think, like, you've got the taunt options, but I mean, every good Trick Room team is going to play around taunt. So, like, in theory, you have to play around that by going double taunt, but if they call that and actually just go for an attack, you instantly lose. Yeah, I don't know. I think Primarina's also not very fabulous on this team for me, because it's like, if you're going, like, okay, I'm not drafting anything really for Trick Room. I'm going to go fast, and I'm going to win the game fast. You've got Primarina with 60 speed here. Its kind of whole thesis clashes with the rest of the team.
Yeah, I'll admit that.
I don't think it's bad, because I think Primarina is a very solid mon. But I think there are a lot of, not really, like, the only major, like, macro end choice that I think is not great is obviously your ways of, dealing with Trick Room through, say, Imprison, or having a counter Trick Room mon of your own. I don't really love that on a macro level. I think the rest of it is just small choices. Not sure how I feel about Perugly, but I mean, Perugly and Torcat aren't super real, so I'm not gonna, sit here and be like, this guy's drafting fake Pokemon and telling us they're fake. Like, they're fake. I do think Zarude is probably the best support Pokemon on this team. Maybe Jirachi, but I think Jirachi when it's a support bot is really not great. It's one of those mons that just feels really clunky as a support bot when, you know, it has this hyper powerful ability of 60% flinch chance, which is just absurd. Like, being able to flinch 60% of the time every single turn is absurd. But you almost have to throw that away for support. Unless you're running, like, Iron Head only. Like, Iron Head 3 support. I think it's fine. I don't think the team's bad. But I definitely don't think it's fantastic either.
Yeah. I acknowledge this is not, like, obviously not even, like, my top 5 ever. But, like, a good chunk of these mons were picked out just because I want to try them out. Like, I've never had the chance to use Primarina, I've never had the chance to use Como. Wind that keeps sniping Torrentee. I've made peace with the fact I'm never gonna get to use Iron Treads.
just pick one Iron Treads. Easy. GG easy. Just do it, pick one.
No, I know for a fact the season I think of it, Winda's just gonna get like a spider sense and just wake up like I need to set up my pick. I need to protect the treads.
All right. So am I crazy about my thoughts on this team? People other than Rat?
Nah.
I said other than you.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
See, you said 4-letter word. I said 3-letter word of mid. It's just mid.
Yeah.
AMO.
Yeah,
Fine.
I agree with that.
Me personally, I give it like high B tier.
Yeah, but I disagree, so it's going lower.
Oh, Kathy disagrees. So I mean, it's C tier now. I'm sorry, Rat.
No, it's not that low.
Let's go lower.
I don't know what else is in B. But
B tier right now is Nobody, Pyrus, Gig.
Nobody's in B
Orange.
tier? I guess he's top of B.
oh, maybe it's. Actually, no.
That
You know what
just
it is?
hit me. I hate
The
you, and
middle
I
of
hate you. I 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 hope you burn your
Just
tongue on
got
your
it.
tea. I hope you burn your
I'm
tongue
so
on your
proud.
tea.
I'm so
Joke's on you, I
proud.
don't drink tea.
I hope you
the worst
burn.
forever.
I hope you burn your tongue on cold water somehow.
I mean, ice burns are a thing.
No, not like that cold water. Just like lukewarm, like cold water, like from the fridge. Where are we putting Rat?
Middle of B. Is the definition of mid.
Middle of B. Do you think it's worse than Pyrus's team?
I can't remember Paris' team.
Moonroom.
Can it beat Moonroom? No, this
beat
team
Moonroom?
loses to Moonroom.
No, his team hard loses to Moonroom, actually. If
Oh
we
shit,
go
it
by
does.
that rule.
Rat, I'm gonna be honest, if you get lucky, you can beat Moonroom. You can skill diff Moonroom. But your team, oh, I'm sorry, Rat. You failed the vibe check.
He failed the can you
That's the
beat
story of my
Moonroom
life.
check.
Failed the can you beat Moonroom check. I also think after this, I'm gonna drop Orange to C tier. I think looking now, their team is just a little bit below the curve of B.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Ace, Aegis, whatever you want to fucking call him, and his stupid ass name that me and Kit both tried him not to do, but he did it anyways. The Pork Pho Tyranitar.
I don't even know what that means.
It's
Neither
a
do I, I'm sorry.
Vietnamese food.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know what it is, I just don't get the joke.
He's Vietnamese, I think. That's the joke. That or he likes pho. I don't...
I mean, pho's nice. Well, pho's nice. It's pho, right? Not pho. But
I'm-
it's spelled pho, so it like baits you.
Yeah. I mean, it's... Yeah. So he's got Marshadow, Grimmsnarl, Empoleon, Meowscarada, Salamence, Electabuzz, Aerodactyl, Mega Camerupt, and Beam.
We have to comment on it. This team.
I
Apparently not, if no one else is speaking.
So I...
I'm sorry. I just look at this team and I can't feel anything.
It's fine.
I don't think it's bad. It's just mid. Like it's just another one of those teams you look at it. It's like it's got what it needs. Like it literally has basically every box minus Haze. was just mid.
Yeah. It's a solid 5 out of 10 team, and that's not bad.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 out of 10. I think that's mean. It's like 6 or 7.
6. I wouldn't give it a 7.
It's probably like 6.
Yeah.
I'd give it
like
a 6.
6.
A
Yeah,
6 out of 10.
6.5. To me, it
has
feels
the pieces to
like
do things.
To me, it very much feels relative to like kind of what Gigs got going on. Where, actually, I think this is better. I think I generally like this team better than Gigs, just because at least on this team, almost every Pokemon can do something. Kind of.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I will
Kind
say
of.
I gave advice on making a team. For better or for worse, I'm not certain. But I am the reason that BHM is here.
That's fine.
You would have thought
I'm
it was
also
me.
the reason. I'm also the reason Empoleon is here.
Yeah, because Empoleon used to be the Suicune, which,
Yes,
by the way, the doc is outdated. This is not Defiant. This is
it
Yeah,
is
this-
competitive.
It's competitive. Ignore that, guys. Ignore that. Yeah, no, I think this seems fine. I don't know. I think I like it better than Gig, worse than Rat.
I agree.
I can agree with that.
I mean, it's one of those
It has
teams
all the
where
pieces to do everything.
it's
It's
like
just,
it's not. There's
it's
not
not
much
as
to
good.
say. It's just kind of
Yeah.
in a lot of
Yeah.
ways very
I-
similar
well,
to how I felt about Orange's team, where it's got it's just its shell is just a little bit weaker than it kind of needs to be. Like
but
it's just
doable. I can see this team
it's-
going far.
It's Screen's offense.
Yeah, it's screens offense and then Trick Room Mega Camerupt.
yeah, it's okay. Okay, we can say it more matter of factly. It's mid screens offense, because your offense is very mid and
Shadow that mid.
very weak to fairy types. Like your fast,
true.
your
Yeah.
3 fastest offensive pieces that aren't like a support. Marshadow, Meowscarada, Salamence, all weak to fairy types. You
Yeah.
have 4 fairy,
it could've
fairy
done
weaknesses
well.
on this team, 2 resists.
I don't know if we should count Meowscarada under it.
There's a lot of teams with Tailwind that have fairy types. It counts.
That's fair.
Also, even if it, changes type, it's still taking a lot because it doesn't have great defenses.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. This team could have done with a poison.
I don't even
I don't
know
know what.
Yeah.
true. What
I-
poison though?
I don't think there's a poison really. Like, most poisons are good enough that would want
Dog
to
shit.
fit on this team. Because, like, there's no
Combat
way.
over Salamence would have been great, but
There's
I
n-
have that.
There's no way you can fit Nihiligo on this team. Nag can never be fit on this team. I guess maybe you could arguably find a spot for Glamora.
Gamora's fucking broken. You can always find a
Lamora
spot.
is broken as shit.
Yeah.
And it's cheap as hell too.
It's not even
For
one of
how good
those
it
where
is.
You
it's not
can
because
take
it's
it
like
over Meow.
broken.
yeah, either of the
Yeah.
Nidos would be good here too. I'd say Queen more so than King.
I think that kind of just adds on to the mid.
Both you say that. Sorry.
I just got that.
It's
Took me a second.
You'll figure it out when you watch the video back.
I don't think
That's
I will.
crazy.
Because I won't watch the video back.
Yeah.
I don't watch our content.
Is it because I said Nido Queen is mid? Is that
No.
is that it? Is it just Tanner hates women? Is that the joke? That's the joke.
Oh.
No.
But you do hate women, though.
Not as much as
The
I hate
joke
Rat.
is Kit saying
Yippee!
she prefers Nido Queen.
Oh.
It's not even a good joke.
Alright.
I had to deal with that
Anyways.
all weekend. Can you blame me for drowning it out? That was me all weekend. Other than
Shut up.
when Gio was
Shut
on the
up,
stage. Other than when Gio was on the stage. He's so hot, Connor.
anyways.
He's so hot. True.
Anyways.
Literally true, but- It's not wrong.
Moving
why
on
is-
to the next team.
Oh, where are we putting it? Oh, where are we putting it?
I just put it
I don't
above
know, like
Gig,
B.
below Rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
In B.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's kind of.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Shandy
Finally.
and Phantoms of PBA, the final team. Woo!
I can't believe we let them get away with drafting all 3 of these fuck-ass monkeys.
Let them get away with it. They sure showed
What do
us
you
by
mean,
drafting 3 god-awful Pokemon.
I
They
can't
sure
believe-
showed me.
No, like, nobody prevented this, as in, like, nobody said this was a bad idea.
No. I told him it was
Rat-
a bad idea.
yeah.
He said it was a bad idea.
Okay,
it's
you know what? I
pretty
can't
funny.
even be mad. I've done worse.
Funny. Okay, so the team is Ogerpon, Wellspring, Shenpao, Ursaluna, Bloodmoon, Okidogi, Aromatisse, Kilowattrel, Tinkaton, Simisage, Simisear, Simipour.
Why is Aromatisse here? Is that the trick room?
Yep.
That's the Trick Room. For what in Trick Room? Oh yeah, it's Bliss.
Blood
Never
Moon.
mind.
Yeah, Blursa.
Yeah,
But that's it.
Blursa.
That's it.
That's
Like-
it.
That's all
To be
you
fair,
need.
What more do you need?
Yeah.
There's
Uh,
Ogerpon, Qianpao, and an Okidogi. You don't need. There are 5 Pokemon on this team. That's all they need.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. I disagree. With that.
Ticketon's like solid.
Tinkaton is solid.
Yeah, I don't think this team is bad. Obviously,
If you
can't
if you
think a
if
team is
you
bad for
if you
first
cross
team.
out Kilowattrel and just put Tailwind, then that changes about like that is exactly the same.
Yeah, 125 speed Tailwind. That's what you put there.
Yep, that's all you
125
put there.
speed. Ugh.
But that's all it needs to do.
Yeah.
You don't even want to give it a focus sash because you just want it to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a team of all time.
This team does exist.
It's fine. You know,
It is.
it's fine.
See, now this is our 5 out of 10.
Because I think like first 4, Ogerpon, Shenpao, Blursa, Okidogi, crazy.
Fire.
Aromatisse, pretty awful, especially on this team.
I'm a
Kilowattrel,
believer.
Tinkaton is here. Tinkaton's not bad. Tinkaton's not bad. And then you got 3 monkeys that literally cannot come to any match because they just die if you look at them. Like
You
75,
can't
63,
bring- Oh,
I would
63.
challenge you right now.
There's no point in bringing Semi-Sage because you have Ogerpon Wellspring, and there's no point in bringing Semi-Poor because you have Ogerpon Wellspring.
And there's no
The
point
only
in
one that's
bringing
just-
Simisear because it's
'Cause that-
Simisear.
Wow,
Pokemon
wow.
doesn't exist.
It's the
Gambit's
worst
Tricker
one.
team is Fire Week.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
afraid of
guess
this
what?
phase in
It's also
98
ground
on.
week. Just use the bear that wins anyways.
Man.
Or you can bring both.
No, you don't understand. Qianpao.
Oh my god, I hate this guy.
That's the sentence.
That's the sentence, yeah.
That's the sentence.
I
So
can't wait to
even though
run
it is-
double kick, as my goat Kathy would advise me.
Oh
Double
yeah.
Yeah.
Just run double kick.
I don't think. I'm not sure if any of my mons get double kick. I'm gonna be honest.
No. You better
Uh,
hope you... Wait, does Zeraora get double kick? Hold on.
Oh wait, I have Mega Kangaskhan.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I don't
literally.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think double edge kills or return. I think we did that calc. I was thinking about it.
If I get double kick.
No.
I think Ogerpon actually might. Yeah, Ogerpon gets it. Sylveon get it. Yeah, Sylveon gets
Buzzwole
it.
gets arm thrust as well,
Yeah.
which is just the same thing.
Do you get double kick? No, you don't have legs. right.
Do I have a double kick Pokemon? I don't think so.
I've got On Thrust
Oh wait,
Hariyama.
no, I think Arcanine probably does get double kick. Probably. I don't know. I'm not worried about a Chenpao.
Arcanine does run double kick.
Chenpao kind of eats my team for breakfast. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I get the punch it.
This is a team. It's got like good mons. I don't know, but like, what
I think
team
it's a little
doesn't?
worse than Aces.
Like, here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know if
Here's the thing. What team doesn't have good mons? The C tier teams. But even then,
There's
some of them.
more than one?
Yeah, there's 3 C tier teams right now.
I think it
Oh.
has pieces of a good team. It also just has monkeys and like bad Trick Room setter and okay kill and setter. It's like it's fine.
Yeah.
I will go to bat for Aromatisse.
I will also bat for Aromatisse.
Okay, here's the thing. I like Aromatisse and all, but it is
I do.
objectively bad on this team. Like, it is just objectively bad. This isn't us trying to dunk on Aromatisse. What does it do here?
It
Support
clicks triggers.
Blursa? Like,
Yeah.
that
Okay.
doesn't win you the game against a player who's
Oh yeah.
decent.
It does win the game against me.
Literally, I'm gonna kill you. I'm literally gonna kill you.
How the fuck do I deal with Blood Moon Ursaluna?
Oh my god.
You'll do that when you play them.
I
Exactly.
will have to figure that out, unironically.
Arboliva.
Ignore the fact that I have Arboliva, please.
Yep, Arboliva, Vikavolt Energy Ball, Blastoise Redirection makes it kind of free. Oh, look at that. We have Tauros Close Combat. We have Mawile has fighting moves. You're so fine. You're so fine.
I'm doing the curse tactic at least once this season, so
I
don't worry about that.
Don't want to know what that means.
You shouldn't.
So what? We think this team is better than Gigs? Probably.
I would say it's better than Gig.
I don't really.
No, I think it's below gigs.
Cause like, Gig only has
I'm below
one
Gigs.
Mon that's like not really runnable at all in Jinx. Like Mimikyu and Druddigan aren't really great. Tornadus is a waste of points, but they're runnable. On this team, we have Simisage unrunnable, Simisear unrunnable, Simipour unrunnable. Kilowattrel is maybe the worst Tailwind Pokemon on the board. Aromatisse, which on this exact team is unrunnable. Like, you've got potentially 5 out of 10 Pokemon that are unrunnable.
Yeah, that's fair.
Obviously, Kilowattrel is not, like, unrunnable, but it's like... You make it a Noivern and, like, the team is better, and you're only losing 2 points of speed. And not having, you know, doo-doo Fartmon.
Kilowattrel.
Yeah, and you get a Dragon type.
Yeah.
True.
I guess the idea is to go discharge with Kilowattrel next to Blursa.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
Cool.
think that's good, though.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
think every single person who has drafted Kilowattrel by the end of the season has hated Kilowattrel. It's...
I think I technically have a win. Like a season win with Kilowattrel.
I also have a season with a Kilowattrel. Does not mean that mod is good.
No. Well, I wasn't going to use that as evidence, because remember, I have a win with Solo Tatsugiri.
This is very true.
So...
I have a win with Dracloak. So, like...
Yeah, and Dracloak is better than both of the mons we've listed.
Yeah. What about Corvisquire? I
No.
technically had that in my draft, and I never brought it.
I mean, yeah, that's close enough.
I technically have a win with
We get it. You
have a lot
of wins. We get it.
Like it's part of your name or something.
This season it's gonna be Luzda, don't worry.
Damn.
Not week one.
That Luzda.
Not week
No, it's
one.
Linda.
But yeah, Linda.
Shut up.
Damn. Are you gonna
Linda
take that
is
Luzda,
gonna
or are you
back.
gonna fight back?
Linda
We'll find out
Landing.
week 7. Because it's always me and Kathy either week 1 or week 7. And then we'll play week 1 of playoffs.
Honestly, okay. I'm looking at the end result. We've got Kathy, Winda, Big E, me, and Kid in A tier.
Hell
B
yeah.
tier, we've got Nobody, Pyrus, Rat, Ace, Agus, whatever you want to call him, Gig, Shandy, and then in C tier we have Orange, Warui, and Gan. Do we want to adjust any of these around?
No, I think that's good.
Not particularly, no.
Because if
I would
we
only want to adjust things just to make it look cleaner. Because that's a lot of B's.
It's a lot of A's too, but it's one of those
What
where
I was going to say...
I think
like,
legitimately
I think this
every
is
team
accurate
is.
Yeah. I think this is accurate in the power level, but I would want to, like, to make the B tier not so bloated, I would want to put me and Kathy in S, and then bring, like, a couple of the top B tiers up into A. But I think it's fine.
But then
as it
doesn't
is.
that just kind of change it to A tier bloat? Because, like, I guess you can keep Rat's team in B, and you just move the other two up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not touching it because I'd rather rate him off of power level than whether or not the tier list looks pretty. That said, I think there is an argument actually putting me, like, if we take matchups into account, I think my team is actually like a B tier. I got bad
I was just
matchups.
looking at any team with a dark type except mine and going, oh no.
Not really. It's not even really like
Like-
dark types. Like, it's just a lot of the
Okay, you're looking-
matchups are like 50-50.
You're looking at any team that has a Pokemon faster than Hawlucha.
I mean, not really, because Hawlucha outspeeds everything. Like, literally outspeeds everything in the draft. That isn't priority.
Yeah, well, the issue then is then you have to run Indeedee Lucha.
Yeah.
You don't just get to run like Lucha, Hydreigon, or Lucha Dardy, or Lucha Arcanine.
I mean, at that point, I would just run DD Hydreigon. If I didn't want to go all in on Hawlucha. Just do that instead. Not that it even matters. Yeah, I don't know.
But
I
yeah,
don't know. I think rating on matchups is a bad idea because literally we could be here all day sorting on hypotheticals.
yeah, and Kana has something very important to do, which is go to bed.
I need to remember to go to
As
Walmart.
well.
That's not true. I need to eat. Like, I need that way more than bedtime.
You need both.
I haven't
Yeah.
eaten since like 4 p.m. No, before 4 p.m. California time yesterday.
Ew, go eat food.
Yeah, you gotta
You
get
eat food.
something in your body.
How about that? Huh?
I ate dinner yesterday.
Yeah, I did too. So what?
Yesterday,
Winda? Oh, see you folks.